And I just want to say that in this season, God doesn't need your strength. He needs your surrender. And I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. In this season, God does not need your strength. He needs your surrender. So let me just give you the definition of this is my definition of surrender. I'm a word person, and so a lot of the times what I like to do is I like to look up the prefixes and the suffixes of words and kind of get a revelation of it. And right, we're talking about the word surrender. Surrender, right? Let's break this down. Sir means above, and render means to give. So whenever we have a problem, or whenever we have something that we're going through in life and it feels bigger than us, whenever you surrender, you're saying, God, I'm going to render, which means give this problem to you because you are above me, which is sir. And then I also want y'all to know that I've heard God tell me this last year, and it's coming back up for me again. Surrender to obtain the SURREAL, right? Sir, above, real. Let's look up the definition of real. What does real mean? Right? That's coming to me. Real definition. And I just feel like we are in a season where God wants to blow our mind, but he needs us to surrender to obtain the surreal. Real means actually existing as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined and or supposed. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Real means actually existent as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined and or supposed. But let's look up the definition of surreal, because I feel like I want to bless somebody. Like this word is blessing me, and I wanted to bless y'all like how it has blessed me. Surreal is having qualities of like surrealism, bizarre. It's outlandish. It feels outlandish. It feels offbeat. It feels quirky. But the thing about that, y'all, is that a lot of the times when we're talking about the supernatural, right? It's unbelievable, right? It's fantastic. These are definitions. These are synonyms of the word surreal. So the thing that I want to let y'all know is the render. You give your problem to what's above you, which is the surrender, to obtain the surreal. Real is the thing that you can imagine. Real is the thing that's tangible to your touch right now, that you're used to making a certain amount of money a year. You're used to making, to making 50 a year. But the surreal is when you make your first million and you can't even believe it. You're used to being single, but the surreal is when God blows your mind with your love story. You're used to, having bad health, but the surreal is when God miraculously healed you. So, but here's the thing: in order to obtain the surreal, which is that is unbelievable, that is fantastic, that is like I can't even believe this is my reality right now. In order to obtain the surreal, you have to surrender the trouble. You have to surrender the fear. You have to surrender the expectation. Right? You have to surrender the control. Render God the control who is above you so that he can give you what is so real. So real. God don't need your strength in this season. He does not need your strength. He needs your surrender. God doesn't need your strength. He needs your surrender. You've been strong. Where has being strong gotten you? There are seasons in life where we are going to go through long suffering and we have to be so strong. But then there are seasons in life where it's going to be a be still and know that I am God. And in those seasons, while you're being still, God is giving you the surreal because you surrendered. So don't miss your surreal trying to be strong. God don't need your strength. He needs your surrender. I love y'all. Be blessed.